meet a lot of parents that also have autistic kids, and since my son is one of the older ones, one of the pioneers, if you will, in this journey of autism, they usually will ask for my help or advice, and they want to know what's coming next. When they have young ones that have newly been diagnosed, I've been there, I've done that, I understand it. You have to go through a mourning period. You need to understand that the child that you thought you had doesn't exist. And I think a lot of parents can't handle that reality. So I'm going to say, if you are in the first year or two of your child's diagnosis of autism, I suggest you don't watch my vlogs, because it's going to upset you. And since there is such a huge wide spectrum, I want parents to always have hope for their child, that they may learn how to speak and that their behaviors will get better. My reality is Robbie is stuck in that 1-year-old stage and he doesn't progress. So usually new parents, I don't want them to see Robbie because I want them to have hope. For those of you that have been in this for a little while, I want to talk to you. You need to accept who your child is, and you need to love them. You need to love that child exactly for who they are. Stop sitting around having a pity party and feeling sorry for yourself, because your fantasy of your marriage with the perfect 2 children and the dog and the perfect house and the perfect world doesn't exist. You need to get over it, okay? You need to love your child. You have that child for a reason. That, I believe, it makes you special. You know, God chooses who the perfect parents are for that child, who's going to love them unconditionally. My son taught me how to love unconditionally, how to stop being so impatient and frustrated with people and just learn how to just accept people for who they are and to just love them for who they are. He's a blessing to me and he's a gift. And I want to encourage you as a parent to love your child the way they are, get them what they need, but stop being depressed and stop being angry. Stop being angry and frustrated with them because they don't act like a normal child. They don't do the things that you're expecting them to do. Every little thing that they do is a huge triumph in their life, and I want you to celebrate it, okay? The same as, you know, my other son, if he hits a home run, you know, I'm going to be just as excited if my son, you know, remembers to go to the bathroom by himself one time. You know, that's a huge accomplishment for him, and I'm going to revel in it and take joy in it. And that's the advice that I'm going to give to you. Stop being angry, stop looking for someone to blame, stop trying to cure them and make them snap out of it. All right, but with my son, he's neurologically damaged. You're not going to fix that. Only a miracle from God is going to fix that. So in the meantime, I'm going to love my son exactly for who he is and get him the best care that I can possibly find him. And then to the parents of the older kids, I'm trying to help you and let you know what's coming next. And my vlog is really for you. And I want you to see what my son is like so that you know you're not the only one. There's other parents out there that we're in the same boat as you. We've got kids just like you, and we're going through this the same. My son destroyed my house. I'm an interior designer. I'm in the most beautiful homes in New Jersey. I'm in homes that are worth millions of dollars during the day. I was doing faux finishes in their house. I'm going to these homes and helping the people pick their paint colors. They've got their shore house and their house up here, and I help people make their home beautiful all day. And then I used to come home to my house where my son has slammed all the doors on his dressers. All my drawers were falling off the hinges, and my whole kitchen was completely falling apart. And I just had to learn, you know what, material things just aren't that important. You know, my son is more important than material things. There's so much that you can learn through your child, and I just want to encourage you. And my job, I feel, is to help you to help your child.